Hey guys, what's up? RXBots here, and today I'm here to be showing you my super awesome Hopper Ultimate Sorting System. So, yeah, check it out. Oops, seal that up real fast. It's obviously not that compact, but it could do pretty much anything your heart can desire in Minecraft by itself. So, if you look here, we have a crap ton of hoppers, as well as a decent amount of redstone. And in here we have even more redstone. So here I used Mumbo Jumbo's potion brewer. I added a couple things to it. And here my friend Warranty, or I think he's Warrant with a zero, WERNT with a zero at the end on YouTube. He built this automatic smelter, and that's the unused bin. So let me show you guys how this works. I can just take up any random item. So let's get some gold, some iron, some pork, or not, pork, I mean bacon. So we got some gold, iron, bacon, beef, potato. You can get some chicken. Just grab some random crap. Actually, no. Yeah, just get some random crap. Let's see, grab some coal. And we could even do brewing ingredients. So let's get some nether wart and a glistering melon. So let's put this in. So I know coal can be used to cook stuff. No nether wart can be used for brewing. No, that can be used for brewing. All this stuff is good for cooking. But this stuff really has no use. But I'm just going to put it in anyway. So all I have to do is just wait a minute. And eventually, some lights will start turning on. So the first thing that will turn on is the unused bin. Now, if you listen, just real quick, you should hear a bunch of droppers pulsing right here. In a second. Come on. There we go. Yep, you hear that? That's because they're shooting all the items upwards. Oh, whoops. Shooting all the items upwards. So there we go. We already got the 3 items back in our unused chest because there is no use for them whatsoever. Things should be smelting as we speak. So let's go ahead and check out our potion machine because it should have just loaded them. So the first thing we're going to want to do is go ahead and get a chest cart. Flip this lever, come up here and place a chest cart on it. Close it. Let's go ahead and select our ingredients. So let's just do glistering melon because I know we have that already. And put 3 water bottles. I think I've already done so. And then all we have to do is press that button. So the brewing process is started, and we can look over here and we can see we've already gotten our gold. The rest of it should smelt momentarily. I'm gonna turn that off real fast and let it brew. Yep, there's our bacon right there. So it's like an ultimate sorting system. Remember, all this stuff just came out of one chest. It sorted it into 3 different chests, unusable, actual potion brewing, and a smelting. So there's some more bacon right there. And we get it all back in the end. So if we want to brew something, we have our industrial style brewing station. Thank you, Mr. Mumbo Jumbo. You are awesome. I did modify this a little bit, which I'll go into detail as soon as I finish this right here. I think the potion should be done now. So let's go ahead and receive our potion. So what I gotta do is just flip this up. And you'll hear some droppers clicking away. Open this up, and we got 3 potions of instant health, just like that. So that was so easy. All we had to do was just put a chest cart, flip a lever, press a button, and we got 3 potions. It's so much easier than having to go through all the trouble. So, if we look back in here, we've got our baked potatoes and our iron. I believe we've gotten everything back that we started with. So, yeah, that's a pretty fair trade if you guys ask me. So, let me go into detail on how this works. So first, the chest input. You open the chest, it goes into some hoppers here, drops into this dropper, right, like this. Now I use my upwards transport system, so we have some repeaters that go under here, go all the way out, all the way back, and that allows them to be sent all the way up to the top without any problem. That leads to a clock, which pulses it up, just like that. So if I put an item in the bottom dropper, for example, quartz block, then that sends a pulse all the way out. And as soon as the pulse gets all the way out, It'll come all the way back, turn that clock on for however long that pulse was, and it'll make sure it gets all the way up to the top without just setting it up to about 2 or 3 droppers. So there we go, it's going up to the top, and we can look in this hopper, and we should see the quartz block momentarily. Maybe not. Okay, anyways, it'll show up in our unused items. So, anyways, it all leads up to this main chest here, which was my original input. So I can just throw in some junk here. Now, this is all unused, so it'll go into the unused bin. And, actually, let me show you guys how this works. So, there's a comparator here, and each of these hoppers have 22 items. So 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4 is 16, plus 6, which equals 22. So we have a comparator, and as soon as there's 23 items, this pulse will extend. So if I grab another nether wart, for example, and throw it in, and you'll see that this pulse should get longer for a second. Did it? Oh, wait, no, I threw it in the wrong one. If I get more nether wart and I stick it in there, then the pulse got longer. Did you see that? Pulse just got longer. So when the pulse gets longer, it goes out of this repeater, and it activates this redstone torch, which allows the nether wart to go into the system. Now, all these hoppers here are just the items being input into the system. So, yeah. So that's how my sorted system works. So, like right here, we have fermented spider eye, here we have potato, there we have bacon, so on and so on. So we can just sort the items out like that. So here's our useless stuff bin. That right there's our chest carts. Yeah, so let's go ahead and go into some detail. Ooh, I want to go into some detail on this. So I'm actually going to make a very fast tutorial on this. All you have to do is grab a dropper, place a comparator facing away from it, put one block, or put one redstone, do a repeater facing into a block. Next to the block, place 3 redstone upside down L pattern, and make another repeater facing into that. So let me show you guys how this works. I think this is our coal input chain. So I'm going to grab some coal, and I'm just going to stick it in here. So typically, if we had a comparator with a redstone, it would only pulse 1. But when I stick this in here, it makes a repeating circuit that drops all of them into the hopper, and then it just stops as soon as it's out. So that's a really, really cool system, and I really like it. I made it in Spawn World, and I don't really know how, but it's pretty sweet. So I use that in like 3 different places just so I can get the stuff up, and it's quite useful. Alright, so now let's go ahead and take a look at my potion brewing lab. So as soon as we press the button, a pulse is sent through here, which promptly powers this rail like that. And I actually had to use World Edit because I couldn't get it to sit like that any other way. And then it also sends a current up here, which hits that, and that powers our dropper with the nether wart in it, which is also being supplied by, there's another one of those pulsar things, by our sorting system. And then whenever we flip a lever, if you don't know this already, whenever a hopper is powered, it does not give items. So the chest cart goes by. If nothing's powered, no items are put in, and it just makes a bunch of awkward potions. But if it's powered, then it drops 1 item of each in, and yeah, it works pretty sweet. So yeah, it puts 1 item each in, and it runs over these hoppers here, which then extract it and stick it into our brewing stand. When we flip the lever to take out the potions, it just runs into this clock here, which powers this hopper, let it suck the potions out, and it also comes down here and makes them go up into our trapped chest. Okay, that's about all. Let's go ahead. Ooh, there's some chicken stuff. And here's all the unused crap that we threw in there. There's the quartz block that I put in. So let's look at the smelter. So in the smelter, it's actually really, really simple. All it is just 3 different inputs. So here's the coal input going into the side, the coal which goes into the side of the furnace. The main thing just goes into the top, and the output comes out of the bottom. So, yeah, really, really simple and pretty sweet. So, yeah, that's about all, and it's really, really cool system. I hope you guys have enjoyed this. Oops. So, yeah, it's a very cool system. Oh, hey, Dom, what's up? I'm gonna fart on you. Okay, so, yeah. Oh, man, dude, no farting in my videos. Bad. Alright, well, I'll see you guys later, and thanks for watching. Bacon!